We all know the cost of living is sky high, but the real problem is that the wages haven't kept up with the cost of living. If you look back to 1980, the minimum wage was $3.10. Adjusted for inflation, minimum wage today should be $12.75. Instead, it's only $7.25. If you look at the median rent price in 1980, it was $243. Adjusted for inflation, the median rent today should only be $955 a month. Can you imagine? Instead, it's sitting around $1,500, and the asking rent is about $1,900 to $2,000, which makes it even worse. And then the median home price in 1980 was about $50K. Adjusted for inflation, housing should only be, the median home should be around $197,000. Instead, it's over $400,000. But here's where it gets interesting. When you get to the median household income in 1980, it sat around $18,000. Adjusted for inflation, it should be around $71,000. However, it's actually sitting about $83,000. So we've seen about a 20% increase in wages, which you might look at that and go, well, that's pretty good. But here's where it gets interesting. The GDP from 1980 to today per capita has gone up 115%. So if wages would have kept pace with the GDP per capita, the median household income should be sitting around $150,000, which makes a lot more sense with the cost of living. Then if you tie it to productivity, it's gone up 135%. So if we would have tied the wages to productivity, the median household income should be $167,000 or $150,000 if we tie it to GDP or somewhere in the middle. So yes, wages went up 20%, but the GDP and the productivity blew up and the wages weren't reflected. But that 150 mark would solve the cost of living problem. If houses are 400 and rents 2,000, who cares if the median family was making 150? It would all line up.